Isang magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Ngayon po ay January 23, 2023, Lunes. At more than half na po tayo sa buwanan po. Mabuhay po kayo. Welcome po sa The Stock Market today. Ang ating balita ay isang special report. Bago po ang lahat, ako po si Benji Chidoro, isang retired bank officer. Nag-start mag-invest sa Philippine stock market ng 2007. Araw-araw kong binabalita ang pinaka-latest news tungkol sa inyong paborito at pinaka-aktibong stock sa Philippine market. Kung gusto niyo po ng content, niimbitahan ko po kayong mag-subscribe. Kung meron po kayong stocks na gustong i-review o may mga tanong tungkol sa Philippine stock market o wealth management, paki-comment lang po sa comment box at aking ipaprioritize. Hindi po ako financial advisor. Mga nasasabi ko po dito ay hindi po financial advice. Huwag kayong alis dahil babahagi ko sa inyo ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, January 23, 2023, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. Okay, ang ating headlines po ay matatagpuan sa BDO Securities. GDP growth may have slowed in fourth quarter 2022, sabi ng isang survey. Congress to tackle top bills as session resume. Makakasama dito ang Maharlika Wealth Fund, Sovereign Fund. BSP raises credit card finance charge ceiling. Kasi ngayon ay gagawin nilang 3% from 2% a month. And then, JFC sets bigger expansion in North America. So, ang goal nila is to have 500 stores in the region within the next 5 to 7 years. NIKL weighs opportunities in electric vehicle industry. MWC allots 80 billion to maintain 24/7 water supply. Pero main news po natin ay isang special report. Ang una po ay ito pong weekly wrap ng BDO Securities. Philippine Composite Index notches the 7,000 handle. Ito po yung Philippine Composite Index ay nag-breach na po ng 7,000 level. It closed at 7,056.62 last Friday. Then President Ferdinand Marcos said the economic growth will likely hold steady around 7% in 2023. OFW cash remittances reached $2.6 billion in November, or 5.7% growth year on year. Market analysis, the Philippine Composite Index is now 8% up year-to-date, climbing 22% from its October 2022 low and trading at 14 times forward PE, 17 times historical average. We expect local equities to track both global and local cues. So yung global po is the US Fed monetary rates and the China reopening, and the local cues would be the economic data and corporate earnings reports, which is to come out in the first quarter, March or April. We recommend a balanced portfolio of banks. Number 2, consumer. Banks is MBT and SECB. Consumer is Pure Gold, RRHI, and DHL. And number 3, conglomerates like Ayala Corporation, AGI, and GT Cup. Number 4, power, AP and SCC. Hindi niya sinama yung Meralco dito. Okay. Distributor pala si Meralco. Now, stock to watch, natin to. GT Cup and SM advanced while AEV and JGS went down, likely switched to conglomerates with portfolios that have strong consumer focus and are less vulnerable to forex and commodity price volatilities. Consumer names mostly climbed last week. Ito po yung Wilcon, Pizza, and Pure Gold. And improved profit margins like Monde, Emperador, San Miguel Foods, and CNPF. Then we have nickel, went up 5% in tandem with the run-up of LME nickel prices, while also disclosing that an additional 2.9 billion investment in its renewable energy unit. We suggest investors switch to SEC. Recommendation po yan ni BDOSEC, for better upside potential and dividend yield. AREIT and ALI rose following SEC's approval of its property for share swap involving 11.3 billion worth of ALI properties in exchange for ALI subscription of 252.1 AREIT shares and resulting infusion of 6 PESA accredited Cebu buildings into AREIT will boost its GLA footprint by 23%. Ito na yung last two bullets, and I think we should take note of this. MEG and RLC, bumaba po sila last week on talks of possible removal in the PSE index rebalancing next month. And ang papalit po sa kanila ay DMC and UPB. We think the recent sell-off is an opportunity to buy MEG and RLC given their wide discounts to NAV and healthy earnings outlook. We also have MER, ASEN, and GLOW, which was down last week also continue to weigh down on talks of potential deletion in the upcoming MSCI rebalancing. Ito po yung Morgan Stanley Capital Index. We suggest investor buy MER and ASEN on dips and be cautious on GLOW as elevated inflation may continue to weigh on mobile segment revenues. Okay po, yan po ang ating special report, and makikita po natin yung kanyang recommendation to buy on those which will be removed from the indices. So MEG and RLC, MER, ASEN, and GLOW, or MER and ASEN ang recommendation po niya. While DMC and UPB continues to move up because sila ay mapapasama na po or sila ay merong balita na mapapasama po sa index next month. Okay, let's read some comments here. Raquel Robrigado. Sir, nag-invest po ako sa 5K in mutual fund. Everyday po nagbabago yung NAVs. Pag tumaas po ang market, as of yesterday, it's 7,239. My fund is now at 5,374.96. Yung paper loss hanggang di ko binebenta. Paano kung tuluyang bumaba ang NVPS? Yung perang pinasok ko 5K, mababawasan? Di ko pa rin po maintindihan. Thank you po. Actually, when you invest in mutual funds, basket of funds po yan, at meron po yung fund manager. So kung mutual fund mo ay halimbawa, example lang po, bumili po kayo ng equities na mutual fund. May fund manager po yan, meron tumututok po dyan na isang officer, account officer ng kumpanya, at naglalagay po siya sa basket of funds. Now, the moment that you buy, on a particular day, you buy on a basket of funds. So, kung yung, say, equities na yon, example lang, bumili po siya ng MER, ASEN at GLOW. Example lang po yan. Tapos, bumaba po yung MER, ASEN and GLOW dahil bumaba po or matatanggal po siya sa MSCI. Syempre, yung investment nyo na 5K na binili nyo po for that na basket of funds kasama si MER, ASEN at GLOW ay bababa din po. Bababa din po yung inyong investment. Hindi na po 5K yan. It would be less than 5K. For example lang po. Ngayon, kung ang binili naman po ng fund manager, for example, ay DMC at UPB. Example din po yun. At during the week or during the day, tumaas si DMC at UPB. Tataas din po ang inyong investment doon. Imbis na po na 5K, magiging 5,100 siguro. Ganun po yun. Kasi po may fund manager po ang inyong mutual fund eh. Sila po yung nag-i-invest for you. Yan po ang advantage po ninyo. May fund manager po kayo, meron pong nag-iisip for you, may nag-i-invest for you. Ang downside lang po niyan ay meron pong trust fee po yan. Dahil yan ay merong fund manager at may nagmamanage po para sa inyo, kayo po ay charge ng trust fee. Depende po kung ano po kumpanya yan, but usually, the trust fee is between 30 basis points to 50 basis points. So, if you invest directly in the stock market, kayo po bumili through your broker, the maximum that they can charge you or the trust fee can be as low as 29 basis points or 28 basis points. Yun po. So, yun lang po ang downside. Mas malaki po ang charge po sa inyo kung kayo po ay nag-invest through a mutual fund. Pero, just the same, pare-pareho lang po yan. May advantages, may disadvantages po. Yung advantages po ay kayo po ay merong fund manager na nagmamanage nun at tumitingin full-time. Ang disadvantage lang po, you are slapped a trust fee. Yun lamang po. So, depende po kung anong preference ninyo. At ako po, meron din po ako mutual funds. I have some in the stock market which I personally manage. Okay po. And then, si Maria Susan Nunez, thank you sir. What is the fundamental price of MER? Would you recommend holding MER stock for long term because of dividends? Okay, yung unang question mo, what is the fundamental price of MER? Tingnan po natin. Si MER po, Manila Electric Company, meron po siyang buy rating with a target price of 445. Pero magbabago po ito dahil inaantay po nila yung financial statements as of year-end. Dahil based doon sa financial statements as of year-end ay magbabago po yung target price. Kung profitable po siya at maganda, tataas po yan. Kung hindi naman po maganda, ay bababa po yung target price. But as of now, based on third quarter, FS 445 po. Ang target price are an upside of about 57%. Would you recommend holding MER for long term because of dividends? Yes, I would recommend MER. If your goal is cash dividends, it gives very good cash dividends. Okay. Si Cleomar 1328, thank you sir so much for your response on my comment yesterday. It was clear and understood. Lagi kong naririnig nag-profit taking. Could you elaborate a bit sir? What does it mean in the stocks? Thank you again and God bless. Okay, kasi during the week, ang mga traders po ng stock market, bumibili po yan ng stocks. And if you are a trader, ang kabuhayan mo or ang bread and butter mo is through the stock markets. Diba? Ang rule natin sa stocks is you buy low and sell high. Ngayon, normally, pagka Friday, weekend, nagpo-profit taking sila. Ang ibig pong sabihin po nito ay yung mga traders na yan, bumili po ng stocks during the week. Pagdating ng Friday, ibebenta po nila yan. Siyempre, at a higher price. Ngayon, if you bought stocks during the week at a certain price and you sold it at a higher during Friday, kumikita po kayo. Pero at the same time, kung sabay-sabay po kayo nagsesell, ay bumababa po yung presyo ng stock. Di po ba? Ganun po yon. Pagka nakita nyo bumaba yung presyo ng stock, or minsan yung index lang po tinitingnan ko pagka bumababa po yung index pagka Friday, usually it does. Ang ibig po sabihin, nagbebenta po yung mga traders because it's a Friday, nagpo-profit taking po sila because it's a weekend. Kailangan po nila ng pera. Diba? Kahit maliit lang yung kanilang kita, sila ay nagbebenta para magkaroon po sila ng pera over the weekend. Yan lamang po yung ibig sabihin ng nag-profit taking. Pagka nagbenta po kayo ng stocks in which you bought, the price you bought is at a lower and sold it as a higher, nag-profit taking ka. Especially kung short term lang po yung trading activity ninyo, say days, minsan hours lang po, pwede ka mag-profit taking po dyan. Yan po ang ibig sabihin nun. So pagka bumaba po yung index, generally po ay nagpa-profit taking po ang mga traders. Normally, it is done on a Friday. Okay, so let's check the market. Actually, umaga pa po, no? 11:43 before lunchtime. It's down, no? The index is down. Nasa 7,009.18, nasa 7,000 level. It's down 47.44 or 0.67%. So, now, ay oversold po, no? Oversold po ang index. Yan natin, no? Sa text peak, meron po siyang sinasabi dito na oversold siya. The PSEI continued its rise early last week, hitting a high of 7,132, retreating and closing at 757 as long as the market does not breach. So, ang pinaka-resistance po niya nasa 72,000 based dito sa study, no? And then, note however that other technical indicators are already showing signs that the market is at overbought territory. So if you'll take a look, nag-overbought nga ba siya? Yes. Dito po, nung January 18, overbought po ang index nasa 71.27. At dito po, at 70.99, that's overbought already. So it looks like that, sinasabi po niya, it will go down, ano? And right now, it's going down because of the overbought levels. Okay, so tingnan po natin mamaya kung kasi it's before lunchtime, and mamaya po as the market closes, I'll be back to wrap up our trades and the PSEI index for the day. Okay, we're back. The PSE index gained 13.06 points, no? Kanina po, down po siya. So, it's just consolidating, 0.19%. So, well, virtually almost flat po ito. Pero paakyat pa rin po yung ating mga indicators. Yung RSI po, nasa 68.81, almost overbought. Market activity, 99 companies ang umabante, 92 ang bumaba, 55 ang hindi nagbago. Ang all-share index ay umakyat ng 0.23%, samantalang ang sectoral indices po natin ay mixed. Ang financials, holding companies at services ay umakyat, samantalang ang industrials, mining at properties ay bumaba. Ang most active stock ngayon ay Glow, down 1.25%. GT Cap ang pangalawa, umakyat po siya ng 1.55% o nasa 500-350. URC ang pangatlo, down 3.45%. TEL is fourth, active 1.92% up, nasa 1488 na po, no? Ang BDO ang panglima, 0.49% down, nasa 122.40. Pero tignan po natin yung mga nag-figure out sa news kanina. Tignan po natin tignan po natin ang mga bangko, si BPI, MBT at SECB, tapos si JFC, NIKL at MWC. Yun po ang tignan po natin today. Okay, so unahin po natin si BPI. Yan. Okay, si BPI po ay umakyat po ng 10 centavos nasa 110 na po. Pero ang kanyang pattern ay paakyat pa rin, ano? Although ito consolidation area, maakyat pa rin po yung ating mga indicators. Ang pinaka-support po niya nasa 107.48, samantalang ang kanyang pinaka-resistance, tingnan natin yung 1 week. I think we should draw na lang a parallel channel, ano? Ito. So more or less, yan po yung pattern ni BPI. Nasa 112.85 po ang pinaka-resistance level, samantalang ang pinaka-support niya ay malapit po tayo Based dito sa parallel channel, nag-iba po yung support. Nasa 101.91 dahil paakyat po yung ating channel. Okay, next we have MBT. Si MBT, paakyat pa rin po si MBT, and based po dito ay yung mga indicators po natin, umaakyat po yung stock, no? Halos kapareho po ng BPI. Ang kanyang support nasa 57.32, samantalang ang resistance nasa 59.64, at base po yan sa last year, no? February 2022, na merong resistance level po sa level na yan. Paakyat po si MBT with a bullish trend, ano? Paakyat po yung kanyang mga indicators dito, lalo-lalo na po yung black and blue line na medium and long-term indicator po natin. SECB, kapareho kaya to? Yan, uy, mukhang roller coaster lang sa SECB, no? Pero, based dito sa short-term indicator natin, paakyat po siya, as well as the black and blue line which is under. But recently, nag-dip po ang SECB with support very near the 87.80 level, ano? Ang resistance po niya nasa 96.74. Recently nag-overbought level po siya at ngayon po ay nag-dip, pagkatapos ay umakyat uli. Pero right now on a short and medium term ay umaakyat po si SECB. And then let's take a look at JFC. Merong expansion plans po ito, no? So ito po, nag-draw na po ako ng parallel channel dito at paakyat po ang kanyang parallel channel. It's between September or August 22 and January 23 at paakyat po yung kanyang pattern dito, no? Ang kanyang pinaka-support based dito sa parallel channel nasa 233, samantalang ang resistance niya nasa 261. And based po dito sa general direction ng kanyang mga indicators, paakyat po or bullish trend po si JFC. And then NIKL. NIKL ay on the short term ay umaakyat po siya, no? Pero nakikita niyo po yung indicators natin dito, yung black and blue line is on the upward trend, no? And based po dito sa parallel channel po natin between December 28 and January 23, paakyat po ang kanyang trend, no? At the support follows the short-term indicator nasa 652, samantalang based po dito sa parallel channel, ang resistance niya nasa 725. Finally, we have MWC. Now, MWC is generally moving upwards. So, nagkaroon siya ng overbought level po dito noong November, nasa 86 na po, no? Pero nag-dip po siya itong December, ngayon po ay paakyat po muli. At based dito sa ating mga short and medium term indicators, ito po ay umaakyat. But if we will be drawing a parallel channel or a Darvas box rather, ang pinaka-support po niya makikita po natin sa 1820 and the resistance at 2130. Okay, so yan po ang ating report sa stock market. Ika-23 ng Enero. Ito po si Benji Chidoro nagpapaalala, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay hanggang sa muli. Stay safe, God bless, and bye for now.